Panz, don't waste your Estus. Throne of Want. I'm wanting to... Oh, we just killed the king, so kill the queen. Oh, I remember what happened. I'm pretty sure we got her down to like no hit points. On our last attempt, we ran out of time. And we died. And it was sad. And no one, everyone that knew that we were down to our last attempt, no one said I could summon both of the dudes. Wait, I can't summon anyone because I don't have a rehollowing. Sons of bitches. Alright, I have to work out how I can get some unhollowings. Or just win. Cursed. And dead. But at least this boss run is a... No, it's not better. Yeah, I want to find out where I can farm some effigies. I need a few, and then we can summon some dudes. Having dudes help in the fight could be good. Okay, so they curse. Get in without getting cursed? No. I think the problem I had was since I'm not range, I couldn't kill those. Well, I don't think you've got to kill them all. Maybe we just take out one. Yeah, I think if you just take out one and stay on that side, the problem is staying on that side because boss tends to sort of hit where you're standing. I think this one might take a little bit more getting used to than Gwyn. Alrighty. Killing off one or two of them, drawing her away from the other ones, and I don't have to worry about them. And just get into the fight. The only problem will be when she summons them again. I wonder if she just summons another set of 4. Or if she just summons the replacements. We'll find out. I think in that last situation it was easier just to kill the two that where we were and she pulled out. And we could circle around and didn't have to worry about them. Hey, dolphin. It's the Dark Souls they intentionally made bad. Yeah, there's definitely some mechanics that I loathe. And I think maybe that's why it's considered the black sheep, because, I don't know, for some strange reasons, people that like niche things on the internet don't like it when you change the niche thing for the sequel. But they'll complain if you make it exactly the same. People complaining on the internet? Surely not in our timeline. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I actually didn't find it that much different. The hollowing process and the loss of max HP is a little annoying, but I just wear the ring and treat it as if my max HP is actually 75% of what it could be. You complain about this game. It's your favorite. That's the thing though, right? Like, there's going to be something that's going to be perfect in everyone's eyes. And then anything that's not, you may as well complain about the things that weren't perfect, because even if none of them were perfect in your eyes, if it's got stuff you don't like, it's a valid complaint, right? And I think we're all entitled to a few invalid complaints. And whether we're entitled to them or not, we're definitely going to take them. That's it too, yeah. There's mega funky. I probably wouldn't have put it in those exact words, but you know, it's it's definitely a good descriptor. How's Mr. Burns? He's guarding the space against ghosts. That's very important. And since he's able to prove statistically that he prevented the against ghosts by their absence, you reward him appropriately for a job well done, right? Panz are supposed to avoid those. That was my fur brigade. Oh man. There's so many of them. They're all good though. They're sort of chilling out. The feather brigade's getting thinned out though, because when you get a random selection of, I can't know how old they were when Mrs. Panz got the chicks. They're completely unattempted to be sexed. It's just a guesswork. But as soon as they it's roosters in the burbs are loud. She went she had a couple that she knew were going to turn. You could just tell by the saddle feathers. She went and got 2 replacements, the same age as them, but sexed, so guaranteed girls. And then when they started to crow, she took them back. She went the original 4. She went 4 for 4 on roosters. And try not to laugh. So she went. That was the plan. She got 4. They had a nice space in the backyard, set up and everything. They got their little scratchy area in there, and then the hen house to roost in and stuff. Everything was fine. Yeah, and at 12 weeks, she's like, I'm gonna have to take... Karen became Kevin, and I can't remember the... Oh no, Karen was the last one. I can't remember the names now. I really didn't want to get invested in chickens. Because you can't play with them, so I don't care what their names are. Yeah. And it officially removed that part of the backyard ever existing in my eye, because you can't walk around it because it's just covered in chicken crap. Because that's what they do. Mrs. Panz is not an early morning person. Struggles to get out of bed. And there's a couple times that stream finished, I'm like, what's that noise? And I can hear it in the window. I'm like, what is that? And then I realize it's a chicken. Well, a rooster. And so I just go and open up the bedroom door and open up the window. Get her to wake up, which is like, what time is it? And then, open the bedroom window. And she's like, oh, really? Has to go out because you can't, you'll get complaints in the suburbs. Council will fine you. And when the roosters are crowing, it's like it's ingrained in their survival that they know if a human's coming for them while they're crowing, it's because they're going to get taken away, or at least be made to stop crowing. So they're really hard to catch at that point. Middle of the day, you can just walk up to them, or late in the afternoon, walk up to them, and they're pretty good. You can just pick them up. Provided you're calm about it. But yeah, if they're making a noise in the morning, they know that they don't want to be touched. So I tried not to laugh too much watching her run around the backyard to pick up the rooster, but yeah, no, 4 of them, all 4 of them. So you want to get older ones at the start. Well, she wanted to have chicks, right? Because you get to, they're really soft and fluffy when they're little, and you can... It's easier to bond, I guess. So they get used to human interaction than buying older ones. But they're less than a quarter of the price as, little ones. But you run the risk of them all being roosters. But the 2 new ones, well, they were almost guaranteed girls. Ended up being girls. They're laying eggs now. These tiny little green eggs. Well, green shell. I assume the inside's not green. That'd be a trip. Be like a Dr. Zeus book. These eggs aren't even half the size of a normal egg, though. Alright, man. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, good to catch up. I'll drop by later. Give Bernie a cuddle for me, please. That's one thing I should have been paying attention to, if one-handed or two-handed strikes and light strikes, and what the damage difference is. I don't know, I feel like one-handed light strikes just the easiest to get a few in and dodge if you need to. Really should check on boss. But not very helpful, you 257 versus like 214. Yeah, okay, maybe it's better that way. It's like an extra 10%. It's a lot more than extra 10% energy, but you don't use it all. And quite a lot of times you're walking when you're full. So it means it has filled up. 5 and still some to spare. 4 and about the same to spare. So you get 1 less hit in. A very similar time frame though, shot for shot. So you can do 4 in the same time you can do 4, give or take. Close enough, I think. For an extra 40% damage. Yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes having that little extra energy too, because that's an extra roll, because you can roll with a very small amount of energy. You don't have to have... Yeah, so with one-handers I can get 4 hits in 2 rolls. Wrong button. I was way too early to dodge that. And we're gonna get hit by this. Greedy. Hey, there we go.
Many monarchs have come and gone. One drowned in poison, others turned to flame. Still another slumbers in the realm of earth. Not one of them stood here. As you do now. You, conqueror of adversities. Give us your answer.
Answer. Whoa. Straight into another boss fight. But my souls, I got lots of souls from that previous kill. I thought she was gonna be the last boss. Why does he fight me? He was supposed to be my friend. Alright, so okay, what I'm gonna want to do is use an item that lets me get my souls and teleport out. Which is the bone, right? I mean, I can use the homeward bone, but I use the feather for free bonage. Where's the feather? Where's my feather? I've got all these extra souls too, I should probably be using them. Pop them like the pimp. Oh, look, that's her soul. Yeah, I should definitely... I'm probably looking at it, looking straight at it. What's it supposed to look like? Oh, there it is. It's right next to the bone, where it should be. How do I inventory? There we go. Let's put it there. That way I can go in and get those 90,000 souls. And then get out. Don't fall off the edge while chasing your souls. Can't even remember how I built or what I'd level. Do it. I mean, 90,000, we should be getting out of there. Seek list?
Bearer of the... until...
Oh, I don't have one. We're just going in vitality, I think. We're just going hit points at that stage. Oh, unless we're going endurance. Can't remember now. It's getting expensive, that's all I remember. So pushing vitality to 50 maybe? I can't remember. What are we getting out of vitality? 1 point of that, 1 point of equipment load. Oh, okay, definitely not that then. It could have just been hit points or endurance. We're getting more poise, but not... This is why I didn't do any more leveling with popping souls. I felt like it wasn't doing anything. I'll probably go stronger if we really wanted to. It doesn't really. Let's pop all the souls and see what we've got to spend. Popping boss souls is tight. It's like, are you sure you want to do that? Yeah, I'm sure. Throne Defender and Throne Watcher. And Nishandra. It's really worth that much. That's right.
Bearer of the curse until hope.
Blessed. So we can get an extra 80 hit points. Or extra poise and hit points. And some extra defenses. Not really a lot of defenses. Or not really a lot of stuff. Yeah, levels really don't matter up here. Okay, let's... all that dex. Oof. Get more raising that up. Oh, that one was going to give us nothing though, right? Yeah. This is more fire defense. We're up against a fire dude. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, why not? Okay. I don't think it really matters. No. There's stuff I can... I should probably repair things maybe, I don't know. Spend some monies.
I knew you'd be around soon. Go on, show.
Yeah. I don't think we can reinforce anything. Oh, I could have bumped that up. I like this mask. We managed to use a good chunk of souls. Need to tighten up the chunk though if I want to take it further. What else are we wearing? And ultimately, usually armor doesn't mean that much. But if I'm going to die and lose the souls, I may as well spend them if I can.
I'll be around if you make it back.
What I'm gonna be able to do is buy reserve amounts of soul stuff. Why don't you have any effigies? I really could have used some effigies. And life gems aren't terrible. I don't want any though. I mean, they're going to cost 1,000 each, so not 1,000 for 10, right? Yeah. May as well buy them. There.
Thank you kindly.
I might actually use those in the fight, but I want to get a bit of fight practice in first. Kingsgate? I think it's Kingsgate. It's only £4 for golf with friends, but no crossplay. Ah, no crossplay sucks. One day. I wonder if that's because of Xbox stuff. Stupid. That's one of the good things that Epic did that I wish more games would get into. The ability to just... Sometimes it's not good, so you want to be able to split the pool of players, but having the option of playing with friends on different systems. There's no... When a game hooks up to a server, there's no reason that you can't have that connection made at the server and have requests sent from any device. I mean, obviously, if you don't have your server set up for that device at all, that makes it hard. But if you've got like players on a Switch, and then you've got PC players, they should be able to play on the same server together. The connection between the two is irrelevant. If it was free and you had crossplay, play with me. Oh, thanks, man. If it had crossplay and you couldn't get it, I'd probably buy it just for Why don't you want to be my friend, Albia? Okay, that's a problem. What's the other one called? There's one called Golf It. Golf It. I don't know if that's available on other platforms or if it's PC only. Because I only have the PC, I just look at Steam games. It just makes it easy. Where did Severo go? I could really go for another cup of tea. Had to rush to grab dinner. Have Chinese chicken balls. He did say he was eating. Is he having Chinese chicken balls? wonder if that's a euphemism. Right. Am I gonna get zapped? Whoop. Kind of. I can't even get into hit. You better not be regenerating health here. Well, that's... Huh. Hey, Fox. This boss fight feels very well designed. Your mileage may vary. Hello. It feels very doable. A little more for being observant, which is nice. like this bit here. Can't see enough of everything. So you want to get you want to get damage in at that point because there's no fire around the base, but you don't want to be close enough where the fireball, I'm going to end up rhyming, hits you in the head. There we go. So you do need to be able to roll out the way. But yeah, you just... Camera's your worst enemy. I mean, that's standard amongst most of the Souls games, I guess. Either that or it becomes a workout, like from a distance, know how many hits you can get after walking in and getting out, and find a nice sweet spot of not being greedy but not being lazy. Not really lazy, but you know what I mean, like don't go in and have one hit then come back out and go, oh, I could have easily gotten 4 or 5 hits in. That's just dumb. Kind of like this bit a little bit. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess you get 4 hits in. I probably could have done better getting out of the way of that, maybe. Ouch, yeah. That's why I, largely, a lot of the times, I only spent money on the armor because, or souls on the armor because I knew I was going to die against this fight and I couldn't be bothered making sure to collect my souls every time. And I still think it's worth, watching your armor and having stuff, especially when you've got regular enemies that can get hits in along the way and stuff. But most of the time, when you've got one-shot mechanics, it just doesn't matter what armor you're wearing. Does fire resistance even have an effect? It'd probably have an effect to some extent. Maybe on some of the smaller hits, or the burning ring around the base that ticks away might be a little bit lower. But most of the time, big hits against these bosses, they kill you. And that's just it. Especially ones that have huge wind-ups and big telegraphs end up doing insane amounts of damage because they've got big wind-ups and huge telegraphs. So you can definitely avoid them. The problem is that's a really good time to get damage in. So it's sort of that, we're going to put you in the position of, you can avoid this thing that takes 10 seconds to be prepared for. But if you're going to spend too much of that doing damage, well, you're going to be in trouble. Yeah, but you don't get much other time to do some damage, so... cheap game. Cheap. Limited by range. Thanks, Valkyrie. Me too. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a boring fight. This must have happened as I got under halfway. Should have the life gems equipped so I could actually use them to help me finish the fight now. And I want to go in my inventory and try to equip them. Pushover compared to most of the bosses.
I lost everything, but remain here patiently. The throne will certainly receive you. But the question remains. What do you want? Tell me. Light, dark, or something else entirely?
Coast Guard. Oh, look, they're hugging to create a path for me.
You who link the fire. You who bear the curse. Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again. It is your choice to embrace or renounce this.
Oh. I don't know what the supposed good or bad is, but I think after you've beaten all the bosses and go to New Game Plus, it didn't matter anyway, does it? Once for the one achievement and the other one for the second achievement.
Great Sovereign, take your throne.
Okay. Oh, we don't get a choice.
What lies ahead, only you can see.
That's it. Credits roll, we won. GG. Did I skip credits? Rude. No skip. Alto 4. Time for more Near Replicant. I still haven't played Automata. I found a design flaw in my hexagonal or hex grid expanding tower defense. If from a starting point, assuming that you're going in a straight line, you have 5 options for when you can expand, because obviously you can't expand backwards, you're already there on the path, right? So it leaves you with the 5 unoccupied sides. The problem with that on the hex grid, I think it leads too much to dead ends and stuff. It makes the turning, the pathing really tight as well on those turns. But if you knock it down to just the 3, like the one directly in front of the path, and then a little, slight left forward and right forward instead of the ones that go backwards a bit, it feels like there's not much deviation. But that kind of makes sense if you're leaving a castle, right? You wouldn't have too many paths actually loop up and around the castle or go back and forth. Most of the roads would kind of be headed in one direction. So it's not really, I don't think it's that bad a thing, but it means you miss out on those opportunities for overlapping paths. Because sometimes leaving a castle, you might get in between long stretches, you might get a little bit of path that sort of has to wind up and back and then back again. Maybe there's like something there that means the carts, the way the hills sort of roll at the front. I don't know. I'm still going to keep working on it though, because you can always play test that and do stuff with it later. I have I've got a little bit more to do, and then I can get it almost at a play test sort of stage, so I'll be able to share it with you guys. I have this cool ghost. Well, it's pretty crappy, but I think it's cool. It's like this ghost effect with before you place tiles. So instead of having them when you drag them out to place them, or if you go to expand, it's just got like a transparent blue sort of shell in the shape of the object that's going to go down. I need to tweak it a bit though, but I'm not going to spend any time tweaking it right now. I just wanted to have something that looked kind of like that. Something tweakable, so I could have that appearance of... That looks cool when you go to place down a tile, because it actually shows you just puts the hex grid. It doesn't have the heights of all the individual hexes in it, but it's just got the base plate, if you will. So I got that set up, so I've got to just work on the expansion and then put in the enemy loop. Have something mid next week maybe. It depends how much effort I put in over the weekend, which is probably going to be not much. I slept poorly yesterday, so I might have a nap. I want the post-credits scene. Meow. I'm assuming there is one. There might not be. Headwound. I think I saw Headwound playing some 7 Days to Die earlier, so I might go see him in a minute, depending on how long this takes. And then I have to work out if we're playing Dark Souls 3. I didn't know what I was going to play tonight, and I kind of wanted to get on and say hello, so I figured this is, there's 2 games that I should have finished. But it's really, I find it awkward, especially when I was doing the longer streams, to start off a stream with 45 minutes of an hour of one game and then be like, okay, start a new game. I like starting a new game at start a stream. Yeah, it's, I don't know, it just feels like better that way. So it's nice to get these finished up. Plus, I hadn't beaten Dark Souls 2 before. Dark Souls 1 a few times. So it was nice to have that new boss, and I thought when we left it off we were on the last boss. I didn't realise there was another one after that. Welcome back, Severo. What did you miss? I don't know when you left. Hands looks sad. Patiently or impatiently, depending on how you want to look at it, waiting because you can't skip the credits. Have you had a look at there was a third golf game. I can't remember the three I linked yesterday. There was Golf It. Oh, Golfing Over It. Golf It and Golf with Your Friends. Golf with Friends, Golf with Your Friends. I'm pretty sure Golf with Your Friends has been released for a long time. I think Golf It is in early access, but they're both multiplayer mini golf games. Achievement unlocked. The Air. No souls doing that? Rude.
Bearer of the curse, I will always be at your side until hope has fully withered.
Aren't you going to tell me about what just happened? Like, I just won. What happens now? Hey, baby.
Hello again. How have you been? Be safe.
Okay. I think it tells me how many times I died. 360 deaths worldwide. Full circle. How do you get to New Game Plus then? I mean, I don't want to. More of a curiosity. Begin journey to Dranglaic. I mean, I want to click on it, but... Begin your second journey. Okay, that's the... So, okay, so it lets you go around the world and do other stuff before hitting New Game Plus. I like that. Oh, well, we did it.